Happy Valentine's Day and welcome to News Today with WW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss. Here now the news for February 14th, 2020. Walt Disney World has announced a new water park and sports add-on ticket option. You can visit one theme park each day of your ticket, plus you get a certain number of visits to other Walt Disney World fun based on the length of your ticket. For each visit, you can choose one of the following: Disney's Blizzard Beach Water Park, Disney's Typhoon Lagoon Water Park, the NBA Experience, ESPN Wide World of Sports Complex, Disney's Oak Trail Golf Course, Disney's Fantasia Gardens Miniature Golf prior to 4 p.m., and Disney's Winter Summerland Miniature Golf prior to 4 as well. The ticket option is separate from the Park Hopper Plus option, which requires the purchase of a Park Hopper ticket. Eats at the Epcot Experience has finally debuted as an expansion of the existing snack stand at the Preview Center attraction. Seating was recently expanded throughout the former photo op area of the Epcot Experience, so guests can pick up their eats and enjoy them in the comfort of the indoor space. Signage is now out throughout Epcot and near the Odyssey, with menus posted for guests to preview before the counter service restaurant opens at 11 a.m. Among the options are cheese and pepperoni flatbreads, a turkey sandwich, a chopped salad with chicken, and of course, the coveted, beloved, ubiquitous chicken breast nuggets. Kids' options are available for the flatbreads and nuggets as well. This is no different from what they did at Electric Umbrella. I say did because by the time you're watching this, it might already be gone. Chips and fries are available as sides, plus a number of desserts like a cookie crunch brownie, also from the Umbrella, Mickey Premium Ice Cream Bar, and more. We ordered both the chopped salad with chicken and the turkey and mozzarella sandwich, both of which come in handy plastic to-go containers. For our review, you can check out WDWNT.com. On February 15th, the Electric Umbrella, Pin Central, and the nearby merchandise and outdoor vending carts at Epcot will close. With these locations closed, guests will be able to use the new park passageways, including the recently opened one by the Seas Pavilion, as well as the bypass walkway of Future World East, which runs adjacent to the Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind construction site. With the Electric Umbrella closed, other locations throughout the park will be available to provide quick service dining, including, as we just mentioned, Eats at the Epcot Experience and Sunshine Seasons, which also will now feature burgers on the menu. Note that no opening date has been listed for Taste Track Burgers and Fries, which will also open soon to provide additional counter service options after the Electric Umbrella closes. It's also expected that this weekend, finally, the Regal Eagle Smokehouse will open to alleviate some of those needs as well. Phineas and Ferb Agent P's World Showcase Adventure is set to end on February 17th. Agent P's World Showcase Adventure is being replaced with a similar interactive game featuring Huey, Dewey, and Louie, Webby, and Scrooge McDuck from DuckTales in the all-new Disney's DuckTales World Showcase Adventure. Using the Play Disney Parks mobile app, guests take a trip around World Showcase, discovering exotic destinations, exciting mysteries, and maybe even a few thieves, villains, and supernatural guardians of ancient artifacts. Yeah, that's right, folks. No word yet on when the DuckTales experience will debut, but watch behind you. Get it? It's from the song. Yeah, but this will be the third version, by the way. Of course, it was originally the Kim Possible World Showcase Adventure. It's been the Agent P one for a while, and now DuckTales. How long before we come back around to Kim Possible and Phineas and Ferb when those get rebooted in 15 or 20 years? Who knows? A new set of signage now decorates the exterior and interior of the newly renovated entrance shops at Epcot, starting with a bold red decal on the exterior of Gateway Gifts, right at the base of Spaceship Earth. It's really going to brighten up those Spaceship Earth photos for you. Inside the new Pin Traders and Camera Center, cool new infinity mirror signs give the store an elevated look. Kind of takes me back to 80s Epcot a bit. Additionally, guests are now met with new temporary park exit signs as they leave the park from the new bypass walkway, which this will be one of the main ways people will be leaving the park starting in a few days. The temporary signage points to the passageway beneath the monorail beam. Park exit is written out in the new park font. And to complete the look, the center support is also wrapped in construction walls, just so it looks okay. With all this construction going on, guests will need as much help wayfinding through Epcot as possible. This is interesting because the whole center of Future World is going to be closed, which reminds me of the Disney California Adventure expansion when the park entrance was closed. But this is so weird because it's the whole center of the park just closed. So you'll still come in the normal entrance, and then you got to split and go around this massive construction site. And the Spaceship Earth's going to close soon. It's really interesting what they're doing. In just a couple of days, cast members will be treated to a special preview of Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Registration for cast member previews will begin on February 16th, with previews starting on February 22nd. Cast members will have the option for registering a preview date through March 2nd before the attraction opens to the general public on the 4th, of course, with media previews likely in between. When the Muppets Courtyard Fountain was revealed after its refurbishment, we were happy to see the return of the perfectly polished Miss Piggy, but really sad to see that the fishing rats were missing. But we're proud to announce that the boat with the 2 fishing Muppet rats is back. It's in a new spot. It's no longer connected to the center of the fountain. It's weird, but they're back, and I guess that's all that really matters. So don't worry, everyone. The rats remain. And if you love the Muppets as much as we do, then you're going to love these new Miss Piggy and Kermit backpacks from Loungefly. The Miss Piggy backpack stars the diva herself, adorned with a pearl necklace and purple sequins. The inner lining of the backpack is leopard print. Kermit's backpack is perfect for anyone who knows it's not easy being green, of course. The inner lining is a pattern of grinning Kermits. And if you and your partner are big Muppets fans, and these are the perfect matching backpacks for a Valentine's Day date around the parks. But make sure you get to the park early because Muppet Vision closes at 6 p.m. In celebration of the film's 80th anniversary, a wave of Fantasia-inspired items have hit Walt Disney World. The new magical merchandise starring Sorcerer Mickey includes a jewelry collection, dress, a line of Dooney and Burke bags, and a new Dooney and Burke Fantasia magic band. This limited edition navy magic band's colorful Art Deco designs incorporates iconic characters and moments from the film. Tutu-clad hippos and dancing flowers line the area around the band's icon, and the box's interior reads 80 years of music and magic. On one side of the band, Sorcerer Mickey is enchanting broomsticks to carry water for him. On the band's other side, Chernobog looms high above a cliff while flames rise below. We found it at Uptown Jewelers at the Magic Kingdom for $58. A $58 magic band. Of course, it's also available at Legends of Hollywood at Disney's Hollywood Studios and Bayview Gifts at the Contemporary. From April 18th through the 22nd, Disney's Animal Kingdom will host special entertainment and activities throughout the park, culminating in an all-day extravaganza on Earth Day in celebration of the 50th anniversary of Earth Day and the 25th anniversary of the Disney Conservation Fund. Throughout the week in the Wild by Nature speaker series, you'll get to hear some of Disney's Animal Kingdom's animal experts, educators, and conservation heroes at the park's Theater in the Wild. National Geographic explorers and photographers will share their stories from the front lines of their explorations, as well as wildlife photography and video techniques. National Geographic merchandise will debut at the Disney parks that week as well. Walt Disney Imagineer Joe Rohde, one of the driving forces behind the past, present, and future of Animal Kingdom, will delight guests again this year with his Tiffin's Talks, featuring a spectacular 4-course meal and lively discussion of Joe's research trips and personal exhibitions from a life dedicated to exploration. On Earth Day, Disney's Animal Kingdom will also be one of the places featured in the global live television event Born Wild Earth Day Live, simulcast on National Geographic and Nat Geo Wild on April 22nd at 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 Central. A former Walt Disney World cast member is claiming in a lawsuit that she was sexually harassed by her supervisor and was retaliated against after reporting it to upper management. According to WKMG, a woman revealed in her lawsuit filed February 10th that she worked as a cook at the Hollywood Brown Derby at Hollywood Studios and prepared food at Woody's Lunchbox in Toy Story Land. According to records, she worked at Walt Disney World from May to August of 2018. Her lawsuit alleges that a supervising chef sexually harassed her, inappropriately touching her on multiple occasions and making sexual comments during her shift. When she reported the harassment to upper management, she claims that they retaliated by making false accusations that she had committed workplace and safety violations that would eventually cost her her job with Walt Disney World. Court records show that the former cast member is seeking to be reimbursed for lost wages and benefits, as well as compensatory and punitive damages, as well as reinstatement. Tokyo Disney Resort previously used a similar system to the old Photo Pass at Walt Disney World, where you'd hand a key card to your photographer cast member after they take your picture. You can then order prints of those pictures online or at select points throughout both Tokyo Disneyland and Disney Sea. However, starting today, you can access and order your pictures through the Tokyo Disney Resort official app. From within the official TDR app, in the Photo Pass or Disney Photo Services section, you can view and purchase your pictures taken throughout the park from your iOS or Android device. All photos are sorted by where and when they were shot. Some features will still only be available on the Disney Photo website and not within the app. Unfortunately, this service is still only available to those with the Japanese App Store Google Play accounts. Here's hoping the English version of the app is on the way. With both Hong Kong Disneyland and Shanghai Disney closed due to the widespread coronavirus outbreak in China, the parks have seen tremendous financial loss. But according to a recent article by the South China Morning Post, Disney is doing what it can to aid in the recovery efforts. According to officials, Hong Kong Disneyland has agreed to lend part of a vacant site to the government to build coronavirus quarantine facilities. The vacant site is the 60-hectare area reserved for the theme park's expansion on Lantau Island and could potentially provide up to 600 quarantine units. Having sufficient quarantine facilities is one of the conditions that must be met before the government allows the 2,200 Hong Kong residents stranded in Hubei province, the epicenter of the deadly outbreak, back in. Complete your quest for the latest Funko Pop with the new Indiana Jones Adventure vinyl figure coming soon to Disney parks. As part of the attraction's 25th anniversary, this new 10-inch Funko will be released at Disney's Pin Traders in Disney Springs on February 29th. The figure will also be released, where the ride is, at Disneyland inside the Wonderground Gallery, Disneyana, and Adventureland Bazaar on February 29th. So make sure you set a reminder for this on your calendar. In an unfortunate piece of news, it looks as if Bombardier, the makers of the Mark VI monorails at Walt Disney World, are in talks to sell their rail division to Alstom. This news comes on the heels of the announcement that Bombardier would be mostly getting out of the aviation business with the sale of their stake on the A220 program. Bombardier concurrently has billions of dollars in debt and has been trying to restructure its core business. What this sale of Bombardier Transportation to Alstom means for Disney fans is that there could be a delay if there were new monorails ordered for Walt Disney World. It is unclear if ever there has been any order. While Alstom is experienced in building trains and other rolling stock, it's unknown if the firm would see monorails as a core focus. In addition, mergers and acquisitions often have a lag period of a year or more that can disrupt current projects, like a new Walt Disney World monorail fleet. The sale of Bombardier Transportation isn't official as of yet, but considering Bombardier has already announced other divestitures in recent months, a sale seems imminent. For more information on these stories and more, head on over to WDWNT.com. If you're enjoying the show, be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDW News Today on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also, be sure to hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of News Today with WDW News Today. If you don't click that, you probably will not be notified. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.